naked when she ran up to the general and started accusing her of various crimes. Uh, she tried to hit her with the shocking grasp. It may or may not have worked, and the general shouted, "This host of the very angry Selmy as well." For estranged cloak, blank, an address. Um,
Bubbles and not. She
that I'm just looking at my notes one at a time. But it started out and probably also gave to
the
Ivan
one with the knot.
the Nautilus card. Ivan Finguard's left, which I believe like had the body, the blood on the ground was kind of goop. Oh, that's right. Boet was the one. Um, contract being paid, but Jennifer was very doubtful that you're going to be paid considering trouble that was just caused. However, you did get to level, and you made it over to Ivan's mansion. Bo had left the for. You guys were the had been in a mask, and it's like a very 13-year-old.
He did tell them he's dead.
Yeah, in a sense that
Yeah.
You have a thing for that.
Like the post station, and Bubbles was going to go back to the circus to get their stuff.
No, it's doubtful.
Basically, I gotta like send the if they like want us to meet. The answer is no.
He borrowed to go return it.
Was the general aware that you look?
I don't believe so.
Do be careful. I'm out around your circus. Arian would not be able to upset. Not
Yes.
what to do about you lot.
Moses.
Will you flee the city and fear for the and perhaps some work? Wait for her to get to maybe finally. We don't have to make it much, yes? I will.
The guard, although I'm.
Well,
What's
actually,
up between you?
it's like and she really corrupt.
Agreed.
Countries.
Try to think if she can figure out a way in it for you in a point out, but she won't.
Blank is just leaning against you, really tossing his head.
Yes.
Could we? Would it be possible for one of your servants to go to the now so that we have a chum before looking for us and stuff? We maybe send a note with you.
Yes, since I need to know.
Yeah, let's all do that. Write a nice, polite. Cops are gonna toss your all this stuff. He's adamant about his taking out the circus.
Because it's hard to hold.
Yeah, Bulls is gonna like Stoneheart Sisters a note to see the situation. I guess she'll just Moed and stuff about sorry and ask if undisclosed.
Go ahead.
Like, I feel like behind, but he was a few more things than I mean, I would upset some.
You're like caught in trying to steal.
Let's see.
That's the bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Can create
You've,
up together. Like, we probably won't.
Because it can't speak. You
Yeah, that.
yeah.
All right. Well, I have searched the card that I back. Welcome to.
I read your books?
Yes, you may. Don't take any.
I know, but I for the days.
Sleep and at that
Butler.
he human man is his.
Well, Mr. Fuller, I think
That colleague says more.
People.
Damn it. Stairs.
Really, I thought that sounds
I don't know.
Holes.
In the party is escorted. Apparently, the only appeared to have you're over to
that bouncy post is gonna.
he's escorting you. Actually, Bubbles confused. I think you hear him saying,
I'm dude. Oh, there.
Fire.
"Give me a
Poison.
or an acrobatics check."
Okay.
Do like the
I'm gonna hand him a
of
like
how high
my
up against the ceiling.
Gonna try to pretend she.
I'm gonna
Just a little ring.
to give the butler a little pin. I need to wear. Put this in the pipe and use
This
Who's the character?
sound.
Okay.
He shows you guys about two nice beds. So that would be a there's technically four surrounding a city one side of the and at the back because you got two on each side of it. Plumbing.
Somebody's the thought of a hot.
These bubbles is gonna. I'll share with anyone. Four.
When I thought there were four rooms, not three. Four rooms with two.
I'm grabbing like a
Queen,
that
what? Oh.
One room.
Yeah,
three
so did I.
Three people in one room.
Well, because
This is true.
So yeah, we have three in.
So technically that me. Oh, same. So
Bubbles is just fucking done.
try to take the other. Imagining Flex will stop.
Flex, both your best friend went into the room.
All share the same bed.
matched set now. People like
There we go.
You
That's
better.
anything you guys just like?
Wake up.
Yeah. It's something we need to RP.
I'm good.
Good stuff.
Some more.
When something.
Can't do this tonight. I am just. I'm not
Oh,
upset,
no.
and I'm exhausted. So
We have
Take care of
sorry,
yourself.
I love you guys.
Queen.
Night.
many spoons in the dress.
Zach, what? I know you said you were tired too.
I can go another 4 or 5 hours. Sleep too early. It's like the fuck my sleep.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like
No, it's a work week this week. So she told me she would be being around people and
I understand.
Maybe
Sounds like it's season. Sounds like it's for everyone.
she has
Wow.
a office that's out, and she's that.
That happens. I think the opposite. Everyone's. It'll really depend on whether big stuff came out. Because if nothing things came in, but anyway.
Flex is turning. We all get up.
But Flex's, we'll go with that. We'll probably end up tossing and turning, or maybe possibly even flexing it. Room, but there was an empty bed. I have 2 beds. Well, yeah, but that so Flex looks like he's trying to shout, but it seems like he's just going through some things. Good. Out into the singer, discover that was on your list.
oh no, Bessie,
Well,
go do your thing.
I none of the it's the price was talking with Ivan last night. It is still light out outside.
I needed to find for permission to use the kitchen and any supplies they have.
You're going to be leaving the sitting room.
I was told to go make breakfast.
Sitting room
It's organized into packs of crap
it is
we're gonna need.
organized neatly.
Because who's
It is.
but okay. And
Before I go,
Okay.
I point at my hand. I ask Blank, see that that's to my room while I'm breakfast, please. Blank.
Zach,
yeah. Oh, give me a second. Yeah, moving.
Please, while I make.
she's gonna start moving her stuff. It's gonna take fun.
if she doesn't have that much,
Tonka.
Has lots of different themed glitches that goes it persist.
have you deliberately like, being visible. AC. So she has a bow and arrow half that she already has with her tail, and that's literally everything. You can sleep on the ground. She really doesn't need a lot of stuff.
Flying
lizard
clothes, costume.
Bit of Tonka.
Okay.
Actually, zombie stuff and set it in the room.
Bubble for her.
Bubbles.
Yeah, I know.
Or in and comes across one of the servants and
Somebody had asked permission.
you can request a pool. Some of you might have seen
Mine
it if you would have.
But no, from
I really liked it. Let me see if I can.
On this character. I really
That's a
don't
no.
think I would have service.
Thank you for your time.
And finds his way back to the rest. Tell me about Finn. Have you been moving it?
I forgot about that.
Mostly.
Kyle, stop.
Okay, so Blank is mostly done with moving, but
Yeah, I see about they don't want me to pitch in and help move everything.
Bubble, know what he's talking about.
a servant, not the same one, like a different servant, is at the door. Guests, you're all awake today.
We would like breakfast.
Preferences.
That our friend Cotton Cook's not a black.
The chef is very particular about the. He would not.
My-
dishes.
This is a different service.
I'm cool with that. Dude, you're just. You actually want that?
Probably.
For your feet. Oh, wait, never that, does she?
She actually has it because the
Yeah, we knew about that.
theft came up.
Good.
You haven't actually seen it.
I appreciate.
Breakfast order.
Yeah.
Bacon and
Bubbles will order traditional breakfast from her home.
thing with raw meat.
That's why we have a cook.
Bessie.
Won't care that much. Bessie's will order a bucket of protein, whatever. Eggs Benedict, right?
All the pastries.
Something that'll hold, because we don't.
That pastries too.
Point at the nearby.
What
Sausage rolls nearby?
sausage?
Probably old somehow their sausage.
Yeah.
Think communicate. Point. Something like that.
This is a,
Less than a break.
Something.
because she's in a mansion. The mansion is getting.
So about later, you guys managed to finish your rooms the way you like it. Several servants carry it. Another one's pushing a trolley. Trolley is a huge, which really carried over the main sitting room table down gently. Also, like coffee, which is
Crying. Boy.
a nice plate and eggs, like 3 strips of bacon, eggs here. Is done. And for
Where he says no, all.
and all the eggs. I don't think you heard me. I want eggs. It's not just how many you think I can egg you have back there. It's probably not that many eggs because how many? But the plate it the wrong way. You're gonna get eggs.
Question: would Blank want eggs?
Yeah. He didn't order eggs. He ordered.
There isn't. I just want to some kind of sausage, possibly pigs in a blanket. And then the we're seeing is you see is the however it is fairly cold bone and like this is like
This is like mother.
kind of odd.
I'm a rich family, so.
Well,
Kind of way to join the circus
That's
about
what I
the
was gonna
status.
say.
join the circus is the.
Yes.
Fine. No, actually, he was head of they're kind of nobility. They're kind of like it's like and of fighting primarily. She had better ways to move and that was it. Ran away and joined.
Want to be heavy-handed? She
Right. The force, like she took it back up to dance. She would appreciate her sort of achieved rather than work towards armor hard. You guys?
I'm here.
Yelling at me.
You guys have your food. Is there anything you do?
Anything shiny in the
I would silverware. There are, you know those napkins have. There are shiny napkins.
room? That won't work. Never mind.
I want to talk to the party.
Yeah. Create one of the napkins, like a set of silverware.
You all right.
Come on, Rand gives me a +7. And motherfucker.
Yeah,
20 on perception. Let's see him.
because it's only a 21.
20.
Yeah.
That only
Okay,
works
yeah,
in battle.
yeah.
I never.
Technically, a quality is not automatically a hit. They change. Just do it.
I did that in 5.
But hit. Yeah. So again, you and the C, that's no longer. Yeah. Again,
Doesn't know what she saw.
It doesn't matter. I was making put it back. Then I.
I'm doing.
Right. Well, yeah. Plan, but
Between mouthfuls, just say, "Hey, so our host is clear that it's in the city. Errands to run, at least. Always 2 of us. And I got in the city. I was wondering if anybody on my errand."
hold on.
Bubbles is kind of
Yeah.
where
Rings up and blah 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 blah.
Oh, okay.
For the rest of y'all to hang out, our host has some idea what we choose.
In the light, whatever that bitch was. Well,
So
Doesn't necessarily also so not getting napped.
Finish breakfast. Ask the servant of the library.
To the room and ask, would Bubbles overhear you?
I wouldn't.
Ask if I've for something you can sleep on the streets. No, but if you take door-to-door transfer, you're less likely to get sick.
And I imagine it would be a quick errand.
guys,
In that case, then I should just this is
Yeah.
Kenku. I'm gonna have to.
Back into the room and I just got.
No. We disguise ourselves as Takara.
What now?
Code, aren't you?
Yeah. Size bird people as opposed to Kenku are small. We need a trench coat, and then I stand on top of yours, and we.
I think I like the coach.
Yeah.
Fun. Why y'all gotta?
It's a coach.
Who's going to be it?
If we're talking,
We're not. We're,
So no,
and it's French coach.
Oh dear.
doesn't-
Let's roll dexterity. See how good.
hear you guys.
Dirty. Mirror.
I still never about whether I guess there isn't.
You are. I heard.
Oh, that was a of some kind
You're asking
that they could.
me. I didn't know you were.
No, he said he was going to ask for
and
dexterity, so I
did-
was going to say that.
And I didn't realize that you had a character instead of in character. Saying I'm going to do this. Your other characters are talking in character.
So I was overheard and I went, "Hey, that sheet is full. You could. Nobody sees you."
The no action has been performed. The something. The stitching is really.
And
Come. Asking if there's a coach Cotton can use.
Yeah.
me and Bank.
Instead of because wait, you add on extra things. No. That's saying are talking in character.
Modulators that you turn on and off.
Just
That'd be
wait.
fun.
Instead of giving me a stack of instead.
Sorry.
So you ring the bell.
I library to point the way.
You don't know how to get to the library.
Actually, I'm just loaning my friends in order to do that. That would make anybody would love our
That's a-
descriptions.
It's a really good idea. It's our understanding that people coach, they won't see us.
She did not leave any instructions to the coach. You'll have to wait. This is for the evening.
I might.
Do you know if
I imagine that you might know.
waiting?
Waiting.
I'm gonna be reading all day.
And Bubbles is probably correct. Which really feels like an action. I just can't think of.
I think I'm gonna be a bit antsy, and he doesn't want to wait. He'd rather just city.
How much that helped?
I
Okay.
Make you look like a gnome.
Well, I've been for the gala, but I can change back into dye my.
Blank a little bit, so that you're honest. Because he's probably not going to be able
Interesting.
Calling a coat so I can stay
It was his idea.
looking for to say.
I'm sure of
Tell me, have you heard ever?
me is gonna ask the servant to where Miss Vin's personal life is. Not the library.
If you the way.
Also, mention on our own, so lead me to the door. I could head on to my errand. My bird.
Do that. If the two of you take you to where you should go.
Is there like us to get back in later?
The front door guardians are aware that
Appreciate it.
well, cotton and blanket dishes.
Oh, that's
So
good.
we
Sir, we have some. We can leave again when we're ready to leave. The main.
as you wish. Alright. So gestures finishing the so the servant shows you to the very comfortable ceiling sort of shelf. Well, not huge and overly on the desk. Maybe put a few papers and escort, like set up to read. But
Tell me I'm gonna have Beauty and the Beast reaction.
it is decent.
Oh, so the library looks.
But you will notice that the closer out of though the reading.
She's gonna spend gosh, have on. I don't know what the journal is. Away towards
So
those
what,
books. Okay, let's go over Discord.
all right. Now, are you looking at books about elves, the various elven races? Are you looking about races that exist in the sea? Are you looking for books on beings believed to have mind control? Which type of book are you looking for?
I think I'm gonna start with that third one,
Beings believed to have mind
the
control.
mind control one.
All right. Pop it open and
I
you
think that
start to read.
I think I want to approach it from more of a what kind of spells would do that, where it would
Oh, you're looking for one on
completely
spells,
it
not
would
creatures.
start off. Yeah, I want to approach it from like what kind of spell would do that, where it would just completely erase a person.
All right. Roll an Arcana check.
Ah, damn it.
All right. So you spend the next couple of hours researching this. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Working on our disguise.
Yeah, I'm gonna
so
help with the disguise.
I've changed into my grungy clothes and we're dyeing my hair, and I'm hoping Tonka and Bubbles and Blink might be helping me and Blink both find different ways of not looking like ourselves. What can we roll for disguise?
Can you repeat that?
We're trying to disguise me and Blink, and
Okay, I got that
so that
part.
we can walk around. So
No,
that we can walk around the
that,
city and hopefully not be recognized.
Just that last bit. I couldn't hear what your last bit was. Can you repeat that last bit?
Is there something we should roll for disguise?
Okay, roll for a disguise. Okay, that's what I was trying to hear. I couldn't hear exactly what you said. So that would probably be dexterity or charisma, your choice.
I'd almost think that'd be deception or maybe performance.
Or stealth.
Well, stealth is different from this.
Yeah.
Deception actually makes a lot of sense.
But the reason why I was asking for a dexterity or charisma based roll has to do with your applying the makeup. This is not when you're dealing with somebody directly. They're applying makeup, applying disguise pieces, because one of them basically counters more on like
that one. I'm gonna go straight.
Oh crud!
If we're applying makeup, I'm gonna say straight up performance.
Yeah,
no, dexterity makes sense.
I don't do very well on my own.
Yeah, so Kyle.
Yeah, Bubble's just gonna take over for you.
Kyle thinks he's disguised himself. Blake and immediately no, he's definitely identifiable as the same gnome that was at the party last night. He's practically got a investigate me sign on his back.
Look at this! Look, I changed everything.
Yeah, you also wrote a piece of paper that said "not suspicious" and stuck it to your chest. I think we can do
that. Makes people will read that and they'll say, "Hey, that's somebody who's not suspicious."
Tonka, you want to get
oh my god!
this?
There is a gift for this.
I'd be like, I think glitter would be less suspicious than that sign. But
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he wasn't glittery last night, so
it could work.
yeah.
Are you hitting
Ooh,
him?
we could try to make him look gnome. We could.
So, man, did
Tommy's in regular clothes.
yeah. So
Someone's in the other room.
Selmy isn't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
regular clothes. If you took it now,
Yeah, that's in your room at the moment. They can burn. What's the dexterity?
Trying the costumes.
Okay, so that kind of slip into the dress and have to hold it up.
We can fix that.
I'm
Bubbles
not allowed.
will pull off a couple sort of men and go, "This is what ma'am."
I need.
Oh, we
Oh
are
my
not. We are not well tonight. We are.
She gave him.
Bubbles comments that this is exactly what it look like. Vampire, what
Almost
you need
like
here
Jesus.
out of a
Bubbles just stacked them vertically.
Although Bubbles was among their supplies that we from the
Yes, exactly. At
Bubbles
this point.
but Tonka would. Tonka would. Bubbles wouldn't because it should carry. Plus, it came with.
Oh yeah, Tonka.
that was awesome. Please help me. This guy's gonna save us.
Not willingly.
I mean, it's better. Like I said, right now, like they're just. That's what matters.
Makeup kit stuff. Oh wait, is that the wrong one? Dexterity? Okay, let's find. Haha. Where is?
This is a group
It's the
project,
ones
and
all the
we are
way
not
on the
doing a great
side.
job.
Yeah. I just clicked
Ooh.
on the wrong one. Anyway, there we go.
Better.
So yeah,
Liz, does that
I have a lot of
It's always good at disasters that Bubbles have done.
Not happy for that statement.
does makeup every day practice.
Before you
That's
know
so
it,
easy. Looking pretty.
he could easily consider pretty. Same gnome from the night before.
all right? So I'm unrecognizable. How about the bird?
I already rolled.
Do we have any bleach?
He
Blair, wait.
but well, he has that.
Bleached. And I bleached them white.
Uh,
They're there.
Bell asked for bleach and stuff unless somebody's
That would not be well to poison damage.
aware.
Oh boy.
I actually suggest it. She's not going to just suggest it as the and people can talk.
Living creature.
Oh, creature. Yeah.
I mean, that would take a long time.
Like I said, that probably works on feathers.
I guess we could just blow.
Those, right?
No, he does wear a jester's hat. But just like give him a look. Is he still bald on top? You could and try to make it look like a.
Let me see if Constitution probably for that. The feathers have started to grow back. I'm probably going to say.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Maybe we could dress him to look like Lady Cotton's pet bird.
Blank slaps you.
Well, does Sony like if you go through Sony's
okay, I can't find a GIF for this. But like, then he like, makes like a collar gesture and points at you, and then points at the ground. Then walks away. Then walks away with his beak in the air, or with their beak in the air. I keep forgetting the gender neutral.
Yeah.
It's just a costume.
Do we have a cloak that would fit them? Can we just put them in a cloak with a hood? So there's just a beak sticking out?
Well, Selmy was using my headscarf. Maybe that would work.
Probably not long enough. But we can go through Salmi's stuff and see if she has anything the right size.
Tommy has basically like a lab coat type jacket with a bunch of pockets.
All right. Is she wearing it right now?
No.
All right, you will be Dr. Blank. Do we have glasses?
I don't think anyone has that
We
in this group.
can I
Actually, hold
ring
on.
and ask the servants of?
Something I forgot.
Tonka
I
and I
have a
both have
disguise
disguise
kit. I have a disguise kit. Yes.
So 3 of us have disguise kits. I'm sure somebody has glasses.
Sweet. Lab coat
Hold
and
on a
glasses.
second.
Problem
Yeah,
solved.
yeah. Yeah. Okay, hold on.
Chris, are glasses part of a disguise kit?
I get a 7
they
with
can
my
be.
disguise kit.
But unfortunately, Blank looks into this disguise kit and cannot find himself a pair of glasses.
Tonka? Cotton?
I'll use my disguise kit to see if I can find them. Where's my
Oh
disguise kit?
God.
Tonka already took care of it. She found a pair.
But do they fit?
They seem to. I mean, it's not like you have ears that can hold them up.
That's actually a really good
I
point.
think as an alchemist, Selmy would probably have goggles.
I mean, also we can probably just tie them on. You know.
Yeah, we can tie like
yeah, that's part of the
Bubbles
disguise
has
kit 16.
has a
So that's
veil.
probably what's happening here.
Are we really spending 35 minutes trying to figure out disguises?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we
Okay,
are.
good.
Because this is
This is
important.
this is D&D.
We need to. Oh God, we need to start advertising this podcast and be like, "Hey, everybody, check out the riveting adventures where we spend 35 minutes debating the merits of various disguises."
These are the important issues at hand.
I'm gonna roll my disguise
People
kit just
will
because
listen.
I want to.
Because you know what?
Well, just because I want to try rolling it. I haven't rolled it before.
I want to be included.
Cotton, you go looking for disguise kit.
You broke
And
your
Cotton,
Yeah.
you go looking for your disguise kit and discover it's missing.
Okay.
We got a lot of threes
It
today.
disguised itself.
I ring for the
Gonna
servants.
paint her up like a French whore.
Well, you're both disguised. Can you just go do your thing? You can look for it when you get back.
A servant
Okay,
arrives.
I can kill
Yeah.
2 birds with 1 stone.
Blank doesn't slap you for that.
He probably will mime slapping him.
I was waiting for it. I ring for the servants.
Yep, the servant arrives. After I met up in a minute.
So I just to not alarm you, I'm Cotton. I'm one of the guests of Ivan's. I know I look different than whenever y'all last saw me, but I'm in disguise so that in the city people don't recognize me.
Very good.
I didn't hear you.
They said very good.
Okay. So I was just looking for more of my personal disguise materials, and it doesn't seem like they made it back from the circus, and I was wondering if anybody would be able to go back and check.
I'm afraid everything that came here was what was found. The only thing not in this room is the cow, and that is outside.
Okay, that's good to know. Well, anyways, I believe Blank and I'll look at Blank and verify with him, but I believe my friend here and I are ready to go out to head outside.
They kind of like look over at Blank, and you see an eyebrow kind of raised, staring at the. I mean, Kyle's disguise is one thing. I mean, at least Kyle looked like you wouldn't be giving too much of a double take at Kyle, but the Kenku, he's just staring now at the Kenku, and just kind of staring, and then slowly looks back at Cotton. As you wish. Come follow me.
That's Dr. Kenku.
Exactly.
Thank you.
How long does that last? No, that won't work. Never mind.
Hi, Cooper. Yes, you little kitty.
Looks like I have an extra
kitty.
stop I have to make.
Kitty.
Everybody's happy to see you.
So the servants lead you guys to the front door and allows you to leave. You're clearly not trapped inside.
All right. We will start heading towards the library with my library book and my library card.
So, what are Bubbles and Tonka doing while the boys run off to the library? Well, to the boy and unknown run off to the library.
Sorry,
You're breaking
you
up.
broke up. What was that?
Grizz, we can't hear you.
I haven't said
I
anything.
think that's Erica.
Oh.
Yeah, Tonka, we can't hear you.
Uh-oh.
That's how you fix it. You have to reload.
Either that or her house is going through a tunnel.
Or there could be
That's a
storms
hell
in
of
your
a
area.
statement there, by the way.
Yeah.
Well,
What are you lives in an RV?
Our
considering
house is going
con-
through
Trying a different mic.
Considering my Saturday GM actually had to do that recently, basically bringing his RV through a tunnel while he was jamming us. His wife was
Holy
driving.
shit.
All right.
Okay.
They
trying a different
eventually ended up in an area that didn't have Wi-Fi service, and so we didn't see him again for another week. But still, he technically did drive his house through it. Well, his wife drove the house through the tunnel.
Yeah, so he's driving and DMing at the same time.
No.
I don't
His
know
wife
if there's specifically a state law against that, but I feel like there probably should be.
It was
Well,
his
there
wife
will
driving,
be now.
So.
Don't drive and DM. She responded in out of character.
Yeah, trying a new mic. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
being smug about my awesome disguise. That's
I
taking
still
up all
think
her
we're
I'm
time
gonna
right
go
now.
ahead and go then, since I have to go at 9 anyway.
Maybe. Okay, sweet.
Oh, hey. So, yeah.
All right, so Selmy is spending all her time in the library.
Yep. I'm off, guys.
All right, bye.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
What are Tonka and Bubbles doing as Kyle and Blank head off into the city?
Kyle's not going anywhere. Cotton is.
Cotton is sorry.
You can go too.
Hey, you live with your nieces. Don't tell me you haven't been dressed up in a glittery dress.
It's been many years since that Halloween.
Well, your nieces are the right age for it, so get on it. Anyway, I don't know. I mean, I guess dance practice, but I just don't like. Bubbles is nervous. She doesn't want to leave the house. She doesn't like. I mean, I guess yeah. She doesn't know enough about the situations. Like the circus was her plan. She doesn't really have like a
Yeah.
like as a player. I'm going, yay! Now we can go out and party.
Adventure?
Yeah, we can go be an adventuring party. But Bubbles is like, but I had the thing.
Yeah, this is
Uh,
this is part of her hero's journey sort of stuff. She was in a nice content area, and now she's outside of her comfort zone.
It also kind of sucks that right now
yeah,
she's stuck with one of her not favorite people.
It
yeah.
builds
No, it's just her and her
character.
frenemy.
Tonka recently
Um,
This
just
is
got a
this is
painting
also like
skill.
the setup of a rom com.
yeah. We're gonna be a couple. Um,
I should
how big is the sitting room? Like, how much space is there that's not furniture?
Let's see. So there's a couple of like couch sort of things. There's a nice table you guys had breakfast around, which I imagine is flanked by the couches. There's some area just outside of that where people could like stand and be talking. Where the things like wheeled carts can be brought up to. There's probably enough for the two of you to dance if you wanted to dance, but probably not enough for Tonka to do acrobatics.
All right, then
Well,
I will ring and ask if there's a place where we can practice our art.
All right, a servant
Plus, she
comes
doesn't like the vibe of being locked in the room, so this is like a good excuse for seeing if we're allowed to see other parts of the house.
and says, "What sort of space are you thinking about?"
Any sort of large open space.
Hmm. There is the courtyard. The walls around the manor should keep you from being noticed by random passing guards. That should be
Um,
acceptable.
all right. So there's no ballroom then.
Oh no, the mistress does not have a ballroom.
Bummer. All right, Tonka, you want to go to the courtyard?
Sure. Tonka recently got painting skills, so Tonka can paint you.
Like one of her French girls.
Yeah.
Sweet. Bubbles is all about that. This might be the first time they've ever gotten along.
So, you guys are now outside, having been brought down to the ground floor from the third floor. And it's a lovely fall day. The air is crisp. It actually smells pretty clean over here. Slightly cool, but not overly so.
Are we in the same area as the cow?
Um, you look off to the side and you do see the cow a little ways away, peacefully grazing. Looks like she has more space here than she did in camp.
Yeah. Well, Bubbles will do some dance practice and you know, try to pose for Tonka.
Yeah, Tonka will get out the painter's kit and start painting.
Wow.
Jeez.
I mean, epic painting.
Yeah,
And an epic performance. Yeah.
Yeah.
Being outdoors seems to be really suiting for Bubbles.
Oh, I guess it's probably not
easy to roll low on that since it's Dex.
Yeah. No,
Maybe if I rolled intelligence, that would be bad.
The stacking. Nah. But yeah, you're drawing pretty well. All of this.
Bubbles can literally do this for hours. She will do this until the sun goes down, or until she's inevitably called to rescue Blank and Cotton. So
Yeah, they're gonna be a ways away. But I think that's actually probably the best place to stop, considering we've got 2 people missing now.
okay.
I think 3, right?
3? Oh yeah, Zach is
No, Zach's just quiet.
Yeah.
and occasionally
Also, it's not
unconscious, but
it's not Blank's scene right now, so there's nothing I can really do.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, whoops. I switched out my mic, so it looks different.
Uh,
Yeah, Tonka and Selmy. Sorry, Tonka is off Selmy Socket and Bubbles. Selmy's off on her own. Flex is currently off on his own. Yeah. So.
Well, could Blank and I try to get to the library?
yeah. Since we're splitting everybody up anyway. Could we do that?
I suppose we can do a little scene with that. But that means that if anything goes wrong, Bubbles and Tonka won't be able to help because it'll be moving probably 2 hours ahead with them, and by that time Flex will have been awake. The sun will have started to go down, so there might be other things going on back at the house. But yeah.
Well, I mean, how long does it take us to get to the library?
Well, that's what I said. It's walking over there. It's about 2 hours.
Oh.
Because you're in the really fancy district of the city. I imagine that you're trying to stay out of the mainly populated areas, so you're probably occasionally getting a little lost, and you're walking all the way down to another section of the city, and that's probably again going to take you some time to do. So, I'm estimating about 2 hours to get there.
Yeah, I guess we could start the next session there.
That's up to you guys. What do you guys want to do?
I
What do you
mean,
think,
I'm cool
Zach?
with it because
I'm good with whatever.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll call it now, and we'll start the next session at the library.
okay. Well, probably
This is gonna be the
walking through
church
the
all
city.
over again, isn't it?
It's gonna be so much worse.
Well, now that you have some
I'm
people
not-
actively hunting you, that could be an issue.
Yeah, you can't really start next session at the library. You have to start next session rolling to see if the guards find you.
True.
Well, they are nicely disguised.
They are.
I mean, we could do a little rolling right now just to see if we can get to the library and then start there.
Oh, sure. Give me stealth checks.
Okay, come on, rogue class. Don't fail me
I mean,
now.
it seems like everybody else is just waiting for Ivan to wake up anyway. So there's no downside really to RPing
Oh
this.
god damn it, stealth! You failed me.
Now.
We've got really good disguises though.
Yeah. Yeah, so you get some looks, but that doesn't mean
Yes, but
that,
even if I get advantage, I'm fucked.
but you get some looks, but you haven't heard anybody calling for guards. So anybody that sees you doesn't necessarily recognize you. Or if they do see what you look like, doesn't mean that they know to be on the lookout for you.
Do we roll another stealth for the second hour?
No, you're good here.
Okay.
You finally make it over to the library again.
And that's where we pick up next time.
Well, unless you wanted to do it now, but that's up to you guys.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. I'll go in the library and try not to pee my pants when I see the beholder. And I'll say, excuse me, Mr. Librarian, sir.
The eyes kind of swivel towards you, and you kind of feel the tingle of the anti-magic field. And it seems like the giant eye is glaring. It's not Mr. M. Library. The giant eye just kind of narrows at you.
My apologies. I am very sorry for using the wrong title. Library. I borrowed this book, and I wanted to return it, please.
Very good. The book levitates out of your hands, and it quickly flips around, just checking its condition. And some of the eye stalks seem to nod as if in approval. Are you checking out anything else?
Probably not. We're in a kind of delicate situation right now, as you can tell by my garb. Um, it would be a while before I was able to get anything back to you, and I know you have a short timeline on getting books back.
Indeed.
So I do thank you for your help, and I hope that I'm able to come back and check out books another time. But I don't think right now I'm going to be able to get anything.
Very well.
That book was very helpful. Thank you.
You did not damage it, and that is good. Keep that in mind. The beholder seems to be moving it along to reshelve it.
Blank, are you doing anything?
Blank is looking around, seeing if there are any pretty books with sparkles.
Oh no.
Give me an investigation roll.
Yeah. He may be a crow, but he's also part magpie.
And you heard what I said about we might not be able to come back and return the books that we borrow.
I don't think he's
Heard?
gonna
Yes.
borrow. I think he's gonna
Hair?
steal.
No. 8. I am not rolling well today.
Thankfully
She said investigation.
Thank God.
Oh, investigation? Oh, okay.
What's your additive to investigation? Because you still made the roll, which in this case is a 5. So.
It's 3 versus 2, so I
Yeah.
get 1 less. I did investigation.
So that's a 7.
Oh,
So.
hold on. Those are different things. It's intelligence versus wisdom.
Yeah,
Different.
but you still
Okay.
rolled a 5, and I was just taking it based on your what additionals you add.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. So I actually got a 7 if I did investigation.
Yeah, so it doesn't make too much of a difference. And either way, you look around and you don't see anything useful, which is probably a good thing considering there are big
not
signs.
useful. Yeah, not useful.
No, sorry,
sparkly.
useful to you, which is sparkly. Which is probably good because there are the warning signs of thieves will be disintegrated around.
You know those signs like the floor is wet with like a guy slipping.
You just
In this
ignore
case,
those,
it's a beholder version of that zapping somebody with a book.
Yeah. Now I want that as a poster.
That would make a cool poster.
I'll see what I can do.
That's our second merch after breakfast bitch stays in the kitchen.
Oh. Maybe we should all like write books so we can become guests on the podcast. And then we can launch this as a hey, we got our own podcast going on. Mooch off of them.
Mine's a shift to romance. I don't know.
I was
Do you really?
I was 2/3 of the way through on the one that I was working on. I still have to go back or write some more of that.
I finished my novel when I was 22. I just never did anything with it because I started writing it when I was 16, and it reads like a novel somebody started writing when they were 16.
Like Aragon.
No. It's like I Hate My Mom.
Oh yeah.
The novel. It was very cathartic. They say the first thing you write is your own story. I did that.
Yes.
I realized
my novel is it started out as basically a metaphor for like how kids are expected to take on so much responsibility right out of high school with basically no preparation. And it kind of sort of became like, oh, hey, this is basically a trans rights manifesto.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. But yeah, I wrote it. It was a very helpful life experience. It wasn't terrible. I actually had an agent tell me that it needed work,
Polish?
not that it wasn't. Yeah, like it wasn't polished enough, but it wasn't like I didn't get that your book is terrible. So, but I never did anything with it. Anyway, yeah, and it's not the right genre for being a guest on A&D anyway. There's no sci-fi or fantasy element.
I mean, it can also just be a comedy.
It's a very dark comedy.
They
That
can't
works.
argue
Okay,
that.
okay.
I'm guessing the
In a
librarian was done
podcast
with us.
with Devin,
Yeah.
dark comedy fits.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, I mean, if
Anyway.
unless Blake is trying to steal something, regardless, in spite of the
There's,
signs.
there's nothing to steal. Like Blank already took the silverware. My one good roll for today. He's good, but he's always like passively on the lookout
Keeps absconded with it, and
for
his party doesn't know.
cool shiny stuff.
So I'm gonna imagine that Blank and I are standing outside the library now, about to head back. But I'm gonna ask Blank, hey, I noticed back at the mansion that my disguise kit stuff wasn't there, and the servants said that they couldn't find it. Would you mind coming with me to go buy a new disguise kit?
Oh, damn it.
Blank links arms with you and starts skipping towards the market.
And that's the place to leave it.
So close.
Oh dear.
I
That's
knew I
If
should have
Blank,
gone with him.
if Blank was able to make noise, he would be whistling "We're off to see the wizard."
Yeah, I knew that was what you were doing.
And that
Okay, good. Yeah,
That-
yes. Sometimes I worry my references don't quite get through.
Now
works.
that one was clear. You're doing the sideways skip and everything.
Yeah.
And that works as a good end piece here.